Okay, greetings, salutations, good day and hi, you guys and gals, and welcome. Welcome to the month of May here in the vTubers YouTube channel. And IndieCar's 13th series. Yes, it's the biggest series yet. We have 48 independent, or at least independently produced vTubers getting ready for 12 exciting action-packed rounds. We got the many members from the 12th series from February coming back to compete. We've got a whole bunch of newcomers here. We got a few members of the old, now defunct Prism Project being transferred from Corporal Car and into the IndieCar series. We got a couple of fancy names here. We got Mint Phantom and Sayu Synchronicity coming in to join in on the fun. We got a couple of returning members in Fillion and Lena Lazar. About to have fun in this month of May in racing. No time to waste. Let's go ahead and have some fun with the first couple rounds in IndyCar's 13th series. Thanks for joining me here. My name is, as you know, Dag the Pig, the usual play-by-play porcine personality. And this is an IndyCar. Don't mind that it has I Hoshino on it. That's, yeah, I don't know why it's like that. Anyway. Opening round, as per usual, takes place on an oval. We're going to Chicagoland Speedway. 1.5 miles of action. Let's have a look at this track. To see how it races, you just have your usual Speedway aero kit. You go around and around and around. 4 turns as per usual. 18 degrees banking on the turns. On the back stretch, which is very slightly curved, 5 degrees of banking. And then in the front stretch, the trial section, it's banked 11 degrees. Nothing but banking all throughout. You can go over 220 miles per hour on this track. Pretty cool, huh? Round and around and around and around and around. And eventually, you make it home free, and you gotta do it 55 times. That's right. This first round will take place over 55 laps, and we're gonna do so under the lights. Yes, that's right. Race start time 9 p.m. for some reason, when the usual is 1 p.m. Now, there are 48 drivers and only 30 will enter each race. So, 32 full-time drivers, 8 drivers on ovals only, 8 drivers on road and street courses only, and these, I guess, besides a placeholder, are your 8 drivers racing only on ovals. That's Healthy, Pochi, Nana, Natsume, Kotone, Nero, Tobbs, and Monarch. And those are your 8 drivers, 8 part-time drivers racing on road and street courses only. Artie, Neko, Sarwe, Uno, Lena, 5MM, Non, and Hannah. But the part-time drivers are still eligible for the Indy Grand Prix and Indy 500 anyway. But in this case, we only just need the full-time drivers and the oval drivers. Because this is an oval race, only 35 of those 40 drivers will enter qualifying, and of those 35, 30 will get to race, and we're wasting time. We gotta load. I'm so nervous and excited for this series. 48 drivers in it to win it, and I don't see hurry 10-10 in this grid. We gotta reload. We gotta reload. So, we're off to a very fine start here. An immediate reload of the grid. Much better. Now, set the grid, why don't we? Okay. So, neither Girl DM, Hanamori, Healthy, Sua, Patra, Lily Hopkins, and Annie qualify for this race. So there's no need for them. We'll have to kick them out. And of the 30 who will qualify for this race, the pole sitter is 2022 Indy 500 winner Milky Queen of the My Princess group. And the very first point of the series provides the results of this race stand. Cinder will start alongside her in row 1. Then we have Miori Celesta and Pochi Mama. And in row 3, we have one of the newcomers here, Monarch Multiverse Monarch, who's one of the part-timers, ovals only. Then we have Tanya. We have Nina, Top, and Numi. We have Shy Lily, Moriko, and Mitt Phantom. Welcome to IndieCar. Well, she's going to be in this series at least. Probably as a guest driver for the series, but she is full-time as far as I'm concerned. Don't know where Mint will be after May, but for now she's racing in this series. Nero's back, followed by Rurudo, the 12th series champion, and of course we have Delu as well. Names are hard, words are hard. Ojiki Hoshifuri Iku, one of the corporal car transplants of the former Prism Project. Now, many of them are indie, so here they are for some reason. We have Ami Shiki, another former Prism member and corporal car champion. And we have Nacho in. We have Nana, Catania, and Tenten. Vienna, Lisa, and Umiya Emma. Yeah, the 3 Prism Project corporal car champions all in this first IndyCar race of the 13th series. Okay, finally we have Kiki, Natsumi, and Kasone. Okay. That's everyone gridded up. 55 laps here under the lights, of course, and the Milky Way. Yes, indeed. So, are you ready to have some fun? I sure am. I'm sure many of you do too. Verification not required. Let's get right into the action for our opening round of the series taking place at Chicagoland. Okie dokie. Everyone in their speedway configurations and safety car popping out of nowhere. We'll speed things up a bit start here. Front row, Milky Queen and Cinder. Row 2, we have Miori, Celesta, and Pochi, and then we have Monarch and Tanya. 55 laps for this opening round. It's IndyCar's 13th series. It's the month of May here in the VTRP. Let's get things rolling here under the lights at Chicagoland. There they go, 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 go. We're good off the start from Milky Queen. Man, she is speeding away, yet some of the cars aren't marked correctly, and for some reason, Milky Queen is still in front. Okay. So who's marked second? Tanya and then Nina. Okay, I guess that makes sense, and for some reason, these cars are marked one down. That makes no gosh darn sense. But we are still proceeding anyway. Look who's in the top 5. It's Minto in her very first IndyCar race. Back to streaming again after a few years away as we lose Numi. We have a car down already. Our first casualty of the series. That's Numi. Unlucky. Beached in the grass as we have a few cars going into pit lane early on. Natsume and Delu and Vienna. Ooh, damaged by Vienna. Ami's in pit lane. Nero in pit lane. Nina Saltame, who's been struggling the past couple series, finds herself in front after 4 laps. A little bit ahead of the Honda driving Tanya. Milky alongside, and here comes Tanya up to front as Nina backs off. Morko is marked 4th for some reason, followed by Mint. Here comes Ojiki, and Tom, and quite a few names are one down. Two Hondas looking for trouble here on these banked turns of Chicagoland. So we're down to 49 laps. Everything looking fine here early on. Some cars still stuck. Vienna just now getting out. Monarch hitting. No front wing. And Iku, just trying to get used to high-speed racing. In Quabbel Car, there aren't as many oval races, and I think the cars in Quabbel Car aren't quite as fast as these Indy cars. Anyway, for some stupid reason, we're trying the new interesting concept popularized in rFactor known as talent files. Well, they should at least serve to prevent as many situations in which one car rams into the rear of another. At least that's the intent. Meanwhile, an interesting mingle of lapped cars and delete cars. Jeez Louise, Mint! Going up to second! With a few cars in the way. Has to go around Monarch and Cinder, hopefully, but Nina is catching up. Please remind me after this race to change the time settings, because I don't think Watkins Glen has a nighttime setting. Milky is around half a second ahead of Mint. The gap, well, it may physically look like a big distance, but it's only half a second because vroom vroom, they go fast. This is oval, 230 miles per hour almost. Bit of a tap with a Hochi Mama. I'm Minto. Someone wants to see Nero win a race. From 26th down and from 26th and 2 down. You never know, though. Milky's still waiting. Mint trying to quickly catch up to Milky. Mint and Milk! Mint on the outside! Mint trying to inch ahead of Milky, could not quite complete the overtake. As we complete 15 here, Nina also approaching these two, and Mint does go ahead of Milky. Mint Phantom made Mint, trying to make a statement here early on. But she is up against an Indy 500 champ. Milky likes racing on her high-speed ovals. Toboso Kuroi, Tobbs, another part-time driver, somehow finds herself in P2 just ahead of Made Mint. Oh, Mint is regressing all of a sudden. Bat at Video Games Moriko finds herself third. Another driver who likes her oval races. Still 29 drivers in it to win it. Tobbs, here she comes. All three of her race wins have been on ovals. Might it be 4 for 4 in ovals? Gotta watch out for Moriko, Mint, and Milky, though. These cars driving very close, very close. Nina at least wants to catch up to those drivers. We're through 20 here. Mint goes clear. $18 in the lead lap. Milky a bit of a distance ahead of both Tobbs and Mint. Nina charges ahead to third. Mint back to second. Mint on the move. Also gotta watch out for Nina, though. And Milky, Milky peeling away. Three-wide action between a lapped car and Mint and Tobb. The mystique of talent files, ladies and gentlemen. Umiya Emma who won Corporal Car in Season 4. Just before Prism Project announced its closure. Finding some pretty good experience on an oval. Finding herself in 4th. She used to be in Cyber Live, which became the indie group Aetheria. Took part in the Rookie Challenge in June 2022. Went on to be in Prism Project and in her early series in Corporal Car. Won the series without having won a race, and that's how it was for 2 other Prism Project members. For example, Shiki and Iku. Anyway, before I ramble further, Milky is suddenly regressing to 5th. Jeez Louise, a mint. Doing a pretty darn good job here in her debut race in the VTRP. I don't think there's any way for anyone to catch up without a caution. If there are cautions on, there are no cautions turned on in these races. Tanya takes the lead away from Minto. And Emma goes to 2nd. Boy, wouldn't it be quite crazy if Emma's very first race win happens to be her debut IndyCar race proper. I mean, she's had a bit of a Indy racing experience, only briefly, during the Rookie Challenge of 2022, July 2022. So she knows how fast these cars go. 234 miles per hour. Well, 24 and a half laps left here with Tanya with the lead ahead of Emma and Nacho Neko. Goodness gracious. Mint all the way down to 8th. With cars just switching positions all of a sudden. Bob to the lead. Would be pretty quite unusual for a part-timer to win here. For the first race of the series to have a part-timer gonna win. Here's a hint. Nacho's full-time. 22 to go. Nacho, Tob, and Tanya. I mean, Emma trying to get used to some fast-paced action. Hoping to begin her IndyCar tenure, her proper IndyCar tenure with a podium. I suppose you can try to say the same thing for Mint, who's way down there in 7th. Emma jumping Nacho and going ahead of Tob. The Prism Project alum finding herself in the lead with 19 laps to go here at Chicagoland Speedway. Ojiki finding herself 2nd. Everyone shuffling positions here. It's still too close to call who's gonna win it. Ojiki had an outer lane as compared to some of the others. That's not gonna do well for the female android and sister of the now retired Rainy, who has a male voice for some reason. Okay, she's third. Pretty good. That's a third. Tried to catch up to Emma as Tanya is in the lead. Here comes Emma trying to find the inside. Trying to make a move on the front stretch. Not quite here. I'm sure Rainy may be watching from the grandstands, cheering on her older sister. Isn't Rainy part of a new agency now? Oh, Ojiki, nice move to go up to second. Laps quickly dwindling down. Ojiki to the lead. The Indy Lights winner from January has the lead with 13 to go. Going far ahead of the others in the lead lap. Mint has caught back up to P4. Hoping for a podium. A podium in her debut race would be really great. But this won't do. Tanya on the inside. Nacho Nako also threatening Emma right behind Ojiki-chan. An interval of 0.062 according to the TV ticker, or 0.060 by rFactor itself. This is like a big game of musical chairs for these drivers. Many overtakes here. Crazy stuff. Emma regains the lead. What a gap between second and third. Mint to third. Now. But Milky from pole back into top 5. Catania to 4. Down to 7. As I've said already, laps dwindling down. Ojiki to the lead again. Hoping to grab herself a second IndyCar win. Emma hoping to catch up. Big gap between first and second. Big gap between second and third. But Milky is right behind the driver in third. 5 to go. Ojiki still leading substantially. As cars are in pit lane, Nana. And I guess someone else, I can't tell. I guess that's basically it. Down to 4. Milky to 3rd. Ojiki with almost a 1 second lead. Coming down to the last 3. Emma on the push, push, push. Still a bit too much of a distance, only 2 to go. And here comes the white flag for Ojiki and Emma. Last chance for Emma to make a move, very close behind Ojiki. Mid to 3rd, ahead of Milky. Last chance for Emma to make a move. Will it be enough? No, it won't be enough, and Ojiki opens up the 13th series with the win here at Chicagoland. Emma 2nd, and Mint Phantom makes 3rd. Jeez Louise, opening round of the series. Debut IndyCar race for Mint. A podium at Chicagoland. As for Ojiki, she is your winner here. That's her 2nd IndyCar win, and first on an oval. This is actually her 2nd oval win. Her first was, of course, Walt Disney World Speedway in Orlando, and yeah, that's basically it for this race. Ojiki, Emma, and Mint. Your top 3, as I'm starting to feel a bit of a tingle in front of my front trotters for some reason. I'm too young to suffer carpal tunnel. God help me all. But yeah, Ojiki, very nice performance. Mint Phantom podium in her debut. You love to see it. So, Ojiki, by virtue of winning, will get 71 points. Not 71-70. Ojiki didn't start off at pole, so it's just 70. So, and it's 50 for Emma and 40 for Mint, and yada yada yada. I'm sure Rainey, or whoever she is nowadays, must be really psyched up and excited about her older sister's win. And that's And that's everyone in. Let's have points locked in. Let's have points locked in. Okay, here. And a bonus point for Milky. There's no bonus point for fastest lap. Just a bonus point for anyway, that's one round down and 11 to go. All right, now I remembered, my brain is working. We're going daytime for this Watkins Glen race. And it's gonna be 14 laps. And we'll need the road drivers in, the part-time road drivers. Watkins Glen International, annual home of the 6 hours of the Glen, and used to host some real-life IndieCar races. As you can see here, this is a 3.45 mile, 5.552 kilometer, 11 turn circuit. First you make a turn at 90 degrees. Some of the turns, strangely enough, are banked. So around and around and around to turns 2, 3, and 4. Onto what we call the back straight. Then you approach the bus stop chicane called the inner loop. This is the inner loop. From the inner loop immediately to the outer loop. In NASCAR, you would bypass the boot, but here in IndyCar, you gotta go in it. Through the chute and into the toe of the boot, and then to the heel eventually, before getting back in the main meat of the track proper in turn 9. Here's a clue. This is turn 9. And speaking of 9, the thread's in page 9 already. Anyway, a couple more turns, and then well, you're basically home free. That's Watkins Glen International, so we're gonna race there for round 2. The settings look good. 1 p.m. 14 laps, and full and road. Alright. By the way, we only have just the 2 rounds for tonight. After this, it's dinner time for me. Rather a late dinner. And then tomorrow is the Talent Freedom 100 race with the Indy Lights drivers. We'll see who qualifies for this race. Not like this. Come on. Take 2. Okay. Mint Phantom didn't qualify. And we have ourselves previous race winners curse with Ojiki, I guess. And, Ayami, Uno, and Nina are also no-goes. So that's that's 2 of the top 3 from Chicagoland failing to qualify. Emma will start off 24th. But pole will go to Moriko of all drivers. Annie will start off 2nd. Annie, who prefers racing on road courses, I think. And maybe some short ovals, but this isn't a short oval. Lily Opsaniku will start off in row 2. Then we have Kiki and Catania. Delu Tenten and Bao. And up in 10th is Chika Fujilisa. And then 11th is Neko Kamiyama, and then 12th is Numi. Cinder, Shiguri Ui, and Suopatra are next. And we have Shy Lily. We have a few newcomers in it. We have Captain Hannah. Welcome to IndyCar. We have Doki Bird also back. We have Sayu in. There's her car. And then Anon Non, the other member of Prism Project. She's part-time road courses only, actually. The other 3 are full-time. Then our 21st is Vienna, and then we have RDDM and Emma. Nacho Neko, Miyoshi Noshiki, and Amiya Aranya. And finally, Philly and Tanya and Lena. So we're going to be racing 14 laps at Watkins Glen International, first road course race of the series. Round 2 about to begin. All right. Let's see what happens in these 14 laps. We'll fast forward a bit. Starting off here. So Moriko and Andy are front row, and then we have Lily and Iku and Kiki and Catania, your de facto Firestone Fast 6 for this second round. Safety car will be coming in momentarily after these couple turns, and we'll be set to go for the first road course race of May 2024 here at Watkins Glen International. Let's see what happens here. Road course racing at Watkins Glen International in upstate New York. Led by Morocco here. Off they go. Everyone going around the first turn. Someone loses her front wing. Very nice start by Iku. Oh man, a car! Annie fucks up. What in the world just happened? Annie gets pushed out, followed by Kiki. That is a major blooper by these two. As everyone else goes into the boot, Iku followed by Catania. Morocco penalized at the start. Hurry, 10-10 third. Second, even? I don't even know what's going on here. I guess Annie and Kiki may take a while to get back in, and I don't know. So I guess that's one lap down. With Iku and 10-10 and Catania, your top three. Shuri Ui is 5th in the road course race because, of course, she is. And here is Lisa. And Annie is, of course, a DNF. Tough luck for Annie. Just got bumped out by Kiki, and that's what happens to both of them. And there's Kiki. Still, with no particular place to go. Catania jumps 10-10 to go back up to second. And Tanya, nice enough to give 10-10 her second place position back. Now, when will 10-10 win an actual full-length race? Catania takes a second right back. Lep. Iku, like two other Prism Project members, won a Corporal Car Series without having won a race. In fact, it's the very first Corporal Car Series in June of 2022. Back when I had the sickies. Yes, I had the sickies in the very first Corporal Car Series, yet the show still had to go on. Patra and Hannah in pitting. I almost called Hannah Hana. And that's the end of DM's race, unfortunately. Oh man! Someone got tumbled out. I think that's probably who is it that got tumbled out? Artemis of the Blue, who's stuck in limbo. That's quite an unfortunate circumstance to be in. Already in limbo. Meanwhile, Catania has found herself in the lead, and I think she has a new model debuting soon if she hasn't already gotten to it. Catania. The past year she's been a superhero. I don't know what she'll be for in her new design soon. Meanwhile, we're somehow through 3 laps. And Numi is 2 down while Kiki is still unable to find herself back onto the track. And Artie is still in limbo. Ten has dropped a few spots. Higuri Uwe, mama of Ozuro Subaru, in 3rd in a road course race, because of course she is. Right at Iku's tail. For an opportunity to improve another spot, maybe? 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 No! I think Lisa wants to steal the spotlight. We'll just see how it is in these last 10 laps as Catania still has herself a lead. Oh, by the way, Idol Corp has new talents debuting. That's why it's quiet here. Nothing I can do about that. So for a couple of you who are in here, welcome. This is the second 2 rounds for tonight. Only 2 races for tonight, and then we have the Talent Freedom 100 tomorrow night, and on Sunday morning, 2 more rounds of IndieCar. We briefly had second, but Iku stole it right back. And we'll have the qualifying heat for the Indy 500 after round 4 on Sunday. Through 5. Only 14 in the lead lap. Drivers just trying to play things safe here. Trying not to run into a bit of a pickle. Shibariku neck and neck with Catania, but Catania won't let her lead slip away that easy. And yet it did. So here comes the former Prism Project member and former Purple Car champion up in front now. Chikafuji Lisa up against Shiguri Ui. Not quite overtaking Ui. Lisa trying again. And does go up to third. Much to Ui's chagrin. Iku, Catania, Lisa, your top three. One lap until halfway. We see some bumping and shoving involving a lapped car and Ui. Yikes! Ui loses her side pod. Look at the replay. Yeah, it just got sheared off. Come on, Numi. You're not even in the lead lap. Just let the lead lap drivers race, as Artie still remains stuck in limbo. Eventually, Kiki has found herself back in the track proper. Same, I don't think could be said for Artie anytime soon. Meanwhile, I want to see how it is for some of these newcomer drivers. Well, Nana has the same battle damage as Ui. By the by, the 4 Prism Project members using the same color schemes as in Purple Car. That's so you can recognize the Oshis easily. Also, special new liveries for Shy Lily and whoever Cinder is in this packet. Cinder is even in this race. Oh yeah, Fillion as well. Oh yeah, there's a Cinder's new livery. Curtis P. Discord. Many thanks to him. As Iku goes back up to the front. I am open to livery submissions anytime, even in the middle of a series. Just don't have them submitted just when it's the last, very last moment before I'm set to stream. Otherwise, it may have to wait until the next stream. If there's a next stream in the series. Titania's still doing pretty darn well. Titania, Iku, and Lisa. Whoops! A bit of a mistake by Numi. But it's only her that lost her front wing, and Titania's car is still fine. As it stands. Hopefully connection can hold rest of the way. I am seeing error in live streaming window. I'm seeing 4 green bars in OBS. Tanya has led for much of the race. Don't mind Sayu, she's a lap down. We almost went up to third. Five to go. 15 in the lead lap. Still just 2, if not 3 DNFs. Tanya having a 1 point, while the interval between Iku and Lisa is just about equally as high. Most everything seems to have stabilized. Now Iku is right behind Tanya. Iku hoping to regain the lead from the longtime IndyCar driver. Ten down, 4 to go. On to the bus stop. Iku hoping to take the lead away from Catania. Nothing doing. Into the boot. Iku will try again here. Does get up to first, and Lisa to second. As I'm trying to find my medal count file. I think Lisa is vying for her first win. But Uwe is threatening, looking for her 5th win, all on road courses. Just has Iku to worry about. As I look for the medal counts, Iku has won a race before in Purple Car. Iku vying for her first IndyCar win. As she has a few drivers to worry about. And they are quickly catching up to Iku. Mistake by Lisa puts her outside the top 3. There's no time for touching grass, Lisa. If you want to get your first win, but unfortunately for her, has a couple lapped cars in the way. A 3-car conga line coming down to 2 laps. Iku, Ui, and Catania. This next go around in the bus stop could be big. And it is big for Ui. But Iku is still going fast, but Ui's blocking the inside. Still far ahead. Here comes Catania, up to P3 now. And from 3rd to the lead. Catania improves 2 positions. Iku regresses 2 positions. White flag looms here, as we have a few cars in pit lane. No doubt in no small part to time-scaled mechanical problems rule. White flag already waved for these 3. Who is gonna win this? Going around the backstretch they come. And then onto the inner loop bus stop chicane for the last time in this race. Ui tried to overtake Catania. Outer section does work for Ui, and she regains the lead. And tries to go clear of Catania and Hoshifuri Iku. Last few turns here. Last chance for Catania and Iku to make a move. One more turn to go. And Shiguri Ui is a 5-time IndieCar race winner, all on road courses. Shiguri Ui wins at Watkins Glen. All hail the queen of road courses in Indy VTuber racing. Shiguri Ui does it again. Congratulations, Ui! Subu-chan must be really excited. Another road course victory for the Hollow Mama. 2 Honda winners tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Catania will take second, and as consolation, Iku does get her very first IndyCar podium. So, very well done. A few newcomers with podiums. Today we have Emma second, Mint third at Chicagoland, and we have Iku third here at the Glen. but it's Shigure Ui, now a 5-time IndyCar race winner. In the road courses. Really, really amazing. Winning time 23:36.227 as I shut the music up. And look at the points and then wrap up for today. Top 10 finish for Doki, well done. One spot behind Shiki, very nice. Argyle 10-10 once again finishes mid. But at least managed to barely be in the lead lap. Marco from the start of first will finish 14th, one lap down. Another disappointing result for Numi. Finishing 2 down. Unlucky for Kiki, 6 down, and Arnie will finish in limbo. And we're going to lock in the points and wrap up for tonight. And all 30 names are in, and bonus point for Morocco. Two 14th place finishes. That's interesting for the bad at video games. And that's that for the points. Catania with 74 points, currently at the top of the standings. Followed by Emma with 70, Shigure Ui with 70, and Ojiki with 70. DNQs will mark ahead of absences, and of course race wins will mark ahead of higher finishes. So my tiebreaker, it's Ojiki 2nd, Ui 3rd, and Emma 4th, and 5th is Tanya with 60. And still quite a lot of names that we have yet to see here. Well, what do you know? Only 5 names have yet to show up for a race. Very interesting. Anyway, we're done here. So tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern, we have the first ever Talent Freedom 100. We have 29 drivers, many of whom come from Indy Lights. They'll be racing 30 laps on the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Oval, where the winner will enter qualifying for the Indy 500 race. So that's the only race for tomorrow. That's 10 a.m. Eastern time. just before Hollow Fights that day. Talent Freedom 100, and then the next day we will have rounds 3 and 4 and the qualifying round for the part-time drivers in the IndieCar series this month. So that's it for tonight. So congratulations to your winners here. OGP at Chicagoland, second win overall, and Shiguri Uwe at Watkins Glen, 5-time IndyCar race winner on road courses. So just 2 rounds for tonight. Not much going on. It has been clashing with the idle Spanish debuts, but nothing I could do. Hopefully we can see a nice viewership count for tomorrow morning's Talent Freedom 100 stream. It's going to be really exciting. Anyway, that's going to be all for tonight. Have a great rest of your evening. See you tomorrow on May the 4th, Star Wars Day, for the Talent Freedom 100. And Sunday for rounds 3 and 4 of the IndyCar series at Milwaukee and Las Vegas and the qualifiers. But that'll be all for now. I'm going to go have dinner and rest up. And I'll see you tomorrow for the Talent Freedom 100. Take care, everyone. Have a good evening. Otsudag.